Hello and welcome to your mat. My name is Chelsea. Today I will be guiding you through a 60-minute slow flow practice focusing on the hips and the hamstrings. Today's practice will cover an even balance of both flexibility and strength so we get the most out of the time on our mats. We're going to start laying down on our backs with our knees bent, soles of the feet grounded, and the knees can fall in toward one another, creating a tent-like shape. So take your time to make your way there. And gently lowering yourself down. Feet are hip-width apart or slightly wider. Knees fall in. Finding a comfortable position for your pelvis, relaxing the features of your face, softening your belly, relaxing your hands on your belly or your lower abdomen. And just taking a couple moments to settle into your body, to arrive on the four corners of your mat. Exhale all the air out of your lungs, empty, release. Find a full inhalation. Feel the belly, rib cage, sides of the waist and lower back expand, hold. Exhale out of the mouth, empty, release. Feel the sides of the waist contract and the lower belly fall. 2 more times just like that. Inhaling deeply, feel the belly, rib cage, sides of the waist, back expand, hold. Exhale out of the mouth, empty, release, sides of the waist, belly, fall. 1 more time, full inhalation, feel the entire circumference of the waist expand outward. Hold. Exhale out of the mouth, empty, release. Feel the entire circumference of the waist narrow. And gently lick the lips, seal them closed, and allow the air to move in and out of the nasal passages. Try to focus on maintaining connection or awareness to the belly. Accessing this full range of motion on the inhales, front, back, and sides of the waist expand and fall on the exhale as they contract. Just moving through a couple rounds of breath in this way. I'd like to bring the word space to your attention today on your mat. Just noticing what comes up for you when you bring the word space into your mind's eye. And perhaps observing or locating a couple areas that may feel spacious or that resemble what feels like the word space. Could be the inhalation, could be a part of the body, could be a gap in your thoughts. Let's take around another 5 breaths here together. 2 more rounds of breath. One more round of breath. We'll finish on an exhale, empty all the air out of the lungs. Full inhalation, front, back, sides expand, hold. Exhale, empty all the air out, out, out. Gently heel toe the soles of your feet to touch and let the knees open wide so you come to find Supta Baddha Konasana or Supine Butterfly. I'd like for the word space to inform our intention for our time together on our mat today. Space in the body, space between your thoughts, space to just be as you are in each passing moment. If you wish to set an individual intention, you're welcome to do so, a word, a phrase, a dedication. We'll bring our left hand to our heart, our right hand to our belly to seal this in. Just taking a unifying breath. Empty all the air out of the lungs. Full inhalation to follow. Full exhalation to empty. Really nice. Gently bring your palms to touch and you'll just start to rub the hands together in front of the face, feeling some heat between the hands. Placing the palms of the hands over the eyes, gently blinking the eyelids open into the palms of the hands, just drinking in some of this heat and this energy. Then lightly separate the palms as you adjust to the light, blinking open the eyes. From this Baddha Konasana position, you can place your hands on either side of the hips. You'll just start to slightly flatten the tailbone and the lower back into the mat as you lift your pubic bone slightly higher towards the sky. You'll feel the inner thighs engage. Pause here, breathe in. On the exhale, keep that motion as you lift your hips up for a bridge in Baddha Konasana. Really nice. And we'll just hold this for 5. Feel the glutes engage. For 4. For 3. Really nice. Keep breathing. For 2. And for 1. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. Really nice. We'll heel toe the feet to hip width apart. Keep the hands beside you, breathe in. Same action on the exhale. Lift the pubic bone to sky, flatten the tailbone and the lower back into the mat, and then slowly lift one vertebra at a time into bridge pose. Imagine you were squeezing a block between the inner thighs. Keep curling the pubic bone up towards the sky. Feel the hamstrings, the glutes engage. Maybe you even get a nice stretch into the front of the quads. Really nice. One more breath in. Exhale slowly, one vertebra at a time. Curl down until the tailbone reaches the mat. Relax. Beautiful. Grounding your left foot into the mat, you can hug your right knee into your chest. Flex your right toes towards your right shin. Really hug that knee in. You may feel a stretch into the inner right thigh, the groin, the hamstring. Full breath in and full breath out. We'll slowly start to straighten that right leg up towards the sky, flexing the toes back towards the shin. You can interlace your hands around the hamstring. We'll pause here. We'll just start to point and flex the right toes and the right foot. This is called neural flossing. Just moving into the back line of the leg, creating some space into this area. Just take 2 more point and flexes, and we'll meet with the foot flexed. Walk your hands slightly further up the leg, and then lift your head, neck, and shoulders towards the knee. Pause here, breathe in. Stay for the breath out. You'll now reach your hands forward, inhale. On the exhale, kick the heel forward as you come to rise all the way up. Really nice. You can shuffle back onto your mat if you need to. We'll open up that left knee, sweep the arms along the ears, breathe in. Exhale, Janu Shavasana, fold over that right leg. Tuck your chin into your chest, soften your neck and your jaw. 3 breaths here. Feeling an opening into the left hip, a stretch into the right hamstring. Perhaps on the inhales you try to find a little more length, and on the exhales you fold a little deeper. And 1 more inhale here. 1 more exhale. Really nice, gently rolling back up to seated. You'll come to place your left foot back on the mat as we arrived. Reaching the arms up to sky, breathe in. And then exhale slowly as you roll down. You'll reach the arms forward, coming down 1 vertebra at a time. Lifting that right leg up to sky. Beautiful. This time we'll open the left knee up to the side of the room, and then we'll gently open that right leg up to the opposite side of the room. I have the wall here, so I'm leaning on it, but you could use your hand as support to the back of the knee or the thigh. Just breathing in and breathing out. 2 more breaths, breathing in and breathing out. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Keeping that left knee and leg where it is, you'll cross the right ankle and knee over the left knee. Bring your left hand to the outer right thigh. Reach your right arm beside you. Gaze over your right shoulder for a nice deep twist. Full inhale here. Full exhale. 2 more breaths. Full inhale here. Full exhale. 1 more time, inhaling and exhaling. Gently come back through center. We'll hug the right knee in towards the chest. And gently change out legs, ground the right foot down. Hug the left knee in, flexing toes to shin. Just pausing here, relaxing head, neck, and shoulders, and really feeling the space in the groin, inner thigh, hamstring. Full breath in, and soften into it on the breath out. And gently extend the left leg up towards the sky. We'll wrap the hands behind the hamstring of the left leg, and we'll slowly start to point and flex the foot, including the toes. Moving into some neural flossing, just gliding the nerves on the back line of the leg, creating some space into this area. Staying connected to your breath. Just take 2 more flosses. You might feel some burning sensations or some heat, maybe a cooler sensation. Really nice. Flex the foot, walk your hands further up the leg. Take the elbows out wide, lift your head, neck and shoulders. Breathing in. On the exhale, reach your hands forward. Inhale. Kick the heel forward. We'll come to sit all the way up, reaching the arms along the ears. Breathe in. You can shuffle back onto your mat if you need to. Opening up that right leg this time as we breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Janu Shavasana, folding over that left leg. Tucking your chin into your chest. Softening your neck and your jaw. 3 breaths. On the inhales, we find length. And on the exhales, we fold. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. One more time. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold. Gently rolling yourself back up to seated. Bring your hand to the outside of the knee. Return to our starting position. Arms along the ears. Inhale. And on the exhale, we'll slowly make our way down, reaching the arms forward, 1 vertebra at a time, rolling down, extending that left leg up towards the sky. We'll open the right knee up towards the side, so we move into a half butterfly with the right leg, and then we open that left leg up toward the left side of the room. Feeling a nice stretch into the inner thighs, the adductors. Staying for 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. Really nice. Bringing the leg back through center. Keep the right leg where it is. You'll bend the left knee and cross the left knee and ankle over the right leg. Reach your left arm beside you in a cactus shape or straighten the arm and find a beautiful rotation. Perhaps you get a nice stretch into the left glutes. Inhaling. And exhaling, 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Gently come back through center. Hug the left knee into the chest. And you can place the left foot down to meet the right. Full inhale. And full exhale, hug both knees in towards the chest. We'll move through a couple spinal rolls up and down the length of the mat. Take 3 to 5 rolls. We'll then cross over the knees and the shins and come to find a tabletop position with our hands under our shoulders and our knees under our hips. Inhale for cow. Lower the belly, lift the heart as you breathe in. Exhale for cat. Round the spine, tuck the tailbone, hollow out the belly. Twice more. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. 1 more time, inhaling cow pose. Exhaling cat pose. Tuck the toes under, walk your hands 1 handprint out in front of you, downward facing dog, hips up high. You can bend the knees gently. Imagine sending your tailbone up towards the sky and feel that lengthen the hamstrings. Spread wide through the fingers. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Full inhale. Full exhale. And gently bend the knees, gaze forward. And we'll just gently walk to the top of the mat, 1 foot at a time, until we find a ragdoll. Cup opposite elbow with opposite wrist. Tuck your chin into your chest and gently sway left to right again, creating some space in the back of the hamstrings, the lower back. And gently relax your hands down to the mat. Bring your hands to your shins, find a halfway lift, breathe in. Lift the back of the skull towards the sky, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Twice more, half lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. One more time, half lift, breathe in. And forward fold, breathe out. Generous bend to the knees, tuck chin to chest. Slowly, 1 vertebra at a time, roll yourself up to standing. Find a juicy shoulder loop at the top, up, back, and down. Bring your hands beside you, palms face forward. Inhaling and exhaling. Ground into your feet. Inhale, high mountain, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Find a halfway lift as we inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to high plank. Pause and hold your high plank. Shoulders over wrists, high on the balls of the feet, curling the pubic bone forward. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up high. Full inhale. Full exhale. 2 more breaths like that. Full inhale. Full exhale. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Right leg arises, 3-legged dog. Ground the left foot down. Lift the right leg up towards the sky. Stack the right hip on top of the left, then bend the knee, squeezing the heel to the glute. Try to tap your right knee up towards the sky, peek under the right armpit. Inhale. And on the exhale, step your right foot outside your right hand for runner's lunge. Lower your back knee down. Coming onto fingertips or fists of the hands. And just spending a couple moments here, trying to melt the pelvis down towards the mat, and then lift your chest up towards the sky. And breathing in and breathing out. And grounding your hands down to the mat, you'll tuck your left toes under. We'll slowly start to squeeze the left heel towards the left glute. Breathe in. Exhale, tap the left toes down. Twice more. Exhale, squeeze the left heel to the left glute. Nice. Exhale, tap the left toes down. 1 more time. Squeezing the heel toward the glute. Pause now. Reaching the right arm up towards the sky. Find a nice twist. Breathe in. Exhale, reach the hand back. See if you can capture the toes. And then gently encourage the heel towards the glute as you bend the elbow. If you can't capture the foot, that's fine. Just reach back towards. Full breath in. Full breath out. Sweep the arm forward, release the foot. Half splits, half Hanumanasana variation. Glide the hips back, flexing the right toes back towards you. Straighten the right leg, lift the chest. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in here. One more breath out. And gently creep forward into a runner's lunge. Lift your back knee by tucking the toes, driving the hips forward and down, lifting the heart. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe out. Full inhale. Full exhale. Ground the right foot down, three-legged dog, left leg rises, breathe in. Stack the left hip on top of the right, bend the knee, squeeze the heel to the glute. Peek under the left armpit as you inhale. Try to tap knee to sky as you exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, step the left foot outside the left hand. Lower the back knee down, really nice. Again, coming to fingertips or fists. And just spending a couple moments finding some space into these areas that you feel any pulls in. Groin, inner thighs, hamstrings. Lifting the chest towards the sky, melting the pelvis down towards the mat. We'll curl the right toes under rather. Place the toes to the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze right heel towards the glute. Feel that hamstring contract, glutes contract. Breathe in. Exhale, lengthen as you tap the toes down. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale, contract and squeeze. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Pause here. Come to palms of the hands if you're not there already. Reach the left arm up towards the sky. Find a full rotation. Exhale. Reach back. See if you can capture the toes of the right foot. Squeezing the heel to the glute. Bending the elbow. And then melting the hips slightly forward. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more inhale. Gently release on the exhale, sweeping the arm forward, gliding the hips back for a wide-legged half splits, wide-legged half Hanumanasana. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath in and one more breath out. Gently coming forward to a runner's lunge position, plant the hands. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, breathe in. Exhale, mindfully step back. Downward facing dog, hips up high. Long, smooth inhale. Long, smooth exhale. Two more times like that. Long, smooth inhale. Long, smooth exhale. Final breath, inhale. And exhale. Bending the knees, gazing forward. Make your way to the top of the mat, 1 foot at a time. Find a halfway lift. Elongate the spine, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale, breathe out. High mountain, root to rise, inhale. Samastitihi, exhale. Take a moment to reconnect, to find your breath, inhale. And exhale. Utkatasana, chair pose, bend your knees, Sweep your arms along your ears, sitting back into an imaginary chair. Imagine you are squeezing a block between the knees. Draw your lower abdomen in. 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Stay for the breath in. Forward fold. Bow down. Halfway lift is the in-breath. On the exhale, plant the palms, step back to high plank. Pause and hold in your high plank, shoulders over wrists, curling the pubic bone forward, high on the balls of the feet. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes. We're lowering all the way down to our bellies, 1 inch at a time. Untuck the toes when you get there. We're going to come to 10 to the palms on either side of the mat. Lifting the elbows up to the sky, tuck your chin to your chest, separate your feet a little wider. Inhale, lift the chest, straightening the arms, gaze up. Exhale, slowly make your way down. 2 more like that. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Lovely. Hands under your shoulders, journey back to child's pose. Knees go wide, toes to touch, hips to heels. Full inhale. Full exhale. Rising up to tabletop, tuck the toes under. Downward facing dog, hips up high. Settle in. Take a full breath here. And a full breath out. Ground into the left foot. 3-legged dog, right leg rises. We'll roll the outer right hip point down. Lift from the inner right thigh. Pause. We'll squeeze the heel to the glutes. Feel the hamstring switch on. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, squeeze. Pause. Open up the hips. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale, mindfully step the foot between the hands. We'll pause here. Come to finger pads. Find length through the crown of the head. Draw your right hip crease back. Breathe in. And stay for the breath out. Bend your back knee slightly so it comes to some sort of a 90-degree angle. Tuck your chin to your chest and we'll slowly roll up by curling the pubic bone forward. Take a shoulder loop at the top. Lift the arms, high crescent lunge. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Hips are square, legs are strong. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior 2 opens us out. Settle into your shape. Curl your pubic bone forward, extend your arms. Gaze over your front fingertips. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. Rather, reverse triangle. Breathe in. Exhale, full triangle. Bump your hips back. Reach forward with your right arm. Keep your torso where it is. Just your arms pendulum to 12 and 6. You can place the back of the hand to the inside of the shin. Spiral the left rib cage up towards the sky. Gaze up. 3 breaths. Keep grounding into your back foot. Lovely. One more breath in. One more breath out. We'll bring the left hand to the inside of the right foot. We'll lift the right arm to sky for an easy twist. This will be a transitional shape. We'll start to roll to the outer blade of the left foot. You can keep that right foot grounded for support or stack the right foot on top of the left. 5 breaths. Lift your left hip away from the mat. Allow your neck to find a comfortable position. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale. You can flatten your right foot and lower your left knee if you need. Otherwise, float that right foot. And we're slowly stepping to the top of the mat. Lower your back knee down, breathe in. Half splits. This is the second time we've arrived here, so you may wish to now slide your heel slightly further in front of you or move your back knee slightly further back. Try to deepen the shape. 3 breaths. Make sure all 5 toes are facing toward the shin. You can fold a little deeper over the leg. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Gently rebending that front knee. We'll start to heel toe the right foot over towards the left edge of the mat, setting up for half pigeon. Glide your back knee back. Use your fingertips on the mat to support you. Find length on the breath in. Exhale, half pigeon. Come forward to your forearms. Pause and hold here for a moment. Soften your neck. Relax your jaw. We'll be here for a total of 5 breaths. If you wish to fully surrender down, you're welcome to slowly extend your arms. But there is no need. You can stay propped up. Soften your neck. Relax the features of your face. Soften your jaw. Connect to your breath. Two more breaths. Try to fully be in the shape with all sensations. Take your final exhale, fully give yourself to the posture, and then gently walk your hands back towards you. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee, downward facing dog, hips up high. Take a moment to pedal out the legs. Maybe you notice a difference between the right and left side of the body. And settle back into stillness when you feel ready. Full inhale. Full exhale. Left leg rises, 3-legged dog, breathe in. Roll the outer left hip point down to start. Squeeze the heel to the glute, feel the hamstring and the glute turn on. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Now open the hip. Stack the left hip on top of the right. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, mindfully step forward, keep the back knee lifted. We'll take a moment here to elongate the spine, to draw back with the left hip crease, breathe in, and stay for the breath out. Gently bend your back knee, tuck your chin into your chest, and we're rolling up into a high lunge. Take a shoulder loop at the top, then reach the arms up. Breathing in and breathing out. We'll stay for another breath in here. The exhale will open us up to warrior two. Finding your footing, curling the pubic bone forward, tailbone down, arms are strong, gazing over your front fingertip. Trying to parallel your front thigh to the floor. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, reach the left arm along the ear. Exhale, full triangle, Trikonasana, bump the hips back, reaching forward with that left arm. Pendulum the arms to 12 and 6. Hand meets the inner shin. You could rest the hand on a block if you need. Rotating right rib cage to sky. 3 breaths. Keep grounding into the outer blade of the back foot. Holding the lower belly tight. Soft neck and jaw. One more inhale. The exhale, we transition right hand inside left foot, left knee bends, roll to the outer blade of the back foot. Once you've extended that top arm, we make our way to Vashisthasana, side plank. You can keep that left foot there for support. Otherwise, stack the left hip on top of the right. Lift your right hip away from the mat and hold. 3 breaths. Stay with me, 1 more breath. Option to lower this right knee and shin. We're going to float the left leg, stepping mindfully to the top of the mat. Lower the back knee down, gliding back, half splits. Again, option to glide the heel further forward, to shimmy that back knee further back. Finding a little more space into the back line of the leg. 3 breaths. You're welcome to walk your fingertips slightly forward to fold over the leg. Reconnect to your breath. Make sure all 5 toes are pointing toward the shin. One more inhale. And on the exhale, we'll slowly lunge forward. Heel toe that left foot over towards the right edge of the mat. Setting up for half pigeon. Slide your back knee slightly further back. As much as you're using the support of the hands, make sure the inner thighs are engaged. Breathe in. Exhale, half pigeon. Come down to your forearms. Square off the hips. Soften your neck and the features of your face. You have 5 breaths with option to work towards full sleeping swan, full extension. The choice is yours. Take time to focus on your breath, to be in this posture, and to create some space in areas that may feel a little sticky. 2 more breaths. Each exhale, surrender a little deeper into the shape. Take your final exhale, fully soften. Gently walk your hands back towards you, tuck your toes under. We'll journey back to downward facing dog, hips up high. Full inhale. Settle in on the exhale. Bringing your right hand to the outside of the left ankle. We'll rise up onto the ball of the right foot, bending the right knee, peeking under that left armpit. And gently changing out, planting the right hand. Bring the left hand to the outer right ankle, bending that left knee, rocking up onto the ball of the foot. Peek under the right armpit. Return downward facing dog. Bend the knees, gazing forward. We'll step to the top of the mat, one footprint at a time. Find a halfway lift. When you get there, breathe in. A forward fold, sigh the breath out. Bending the knees generously, roll up to standing. One vertebra at a time. Find a juicy shoulder loop up, back, and down. We'll interlace the hands behind you. Puff the chest as you breathe in. On the exhale, bring the clasp of the hands to the right hand side of the waist. Lower your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, puff the chest, breathe in. Exhale, clasp with the hands to the left hand side of the waist, lower left ear to left shoulder. Bring your head through center, puff the chest, breathe in. Forward fold, draw the knuckles overhead, breathe out. Find a halfway lift, inhale. On the exhale, heel toe your feet to the width of the mat, toes turn out, just sitting down into a Malasana Yogi squat for a moment or two. Bring your hands to your heart center. Lift your chest, elongate the spine and the crown of the head. Draw the knees apart. Full inhale. Full exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Final breath here. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, heel toe the feet to hip width apart, halfway lift, inhale. Plant the palms, step back to high plank. And gently lower the knees, untuck the toes. We'll make our way all the way down to our bellies. Either extending your arms out in a cactus shape or a capital T, the choice is yours, based on how much space you have. We'll squeeze the left heel to the left glute, feel the hamstring switch on, and we'll gently roll over toward the right side of the body. Left fingertips under the shoulder, tap the left toes behind you, open the hip. And breathe. Stay for the inhale. And on the exhale, mindfully come back through center. We'll cactus the left arm, right fingertips under right shoulder. Squeeze the heel to the glute. Feel the hamstring turn on. Then roll to the left side of the body. Tap the toes behind you. You can fully extend this left arm out to the side if you like. Breathe in and out. And gently come back through center. Hands under your shoulders, breathe in. Child's pose, breathe out. Sending your hips to your heels. Soften your forehead down to the mat. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Gently walk your hands back towards your heels. We're going to move through one round of lion's breath here. So you'll flip your fingers towards your groin or your pubic bone. You can spin your fingers out to the sides of the mat if you prefer. You'll take a full inhale through the nasal passages. On the exhale, you'll stick your tongue out, sigh the breath out the mouth, and roll the eyes back toward the forehead. This is the beauty of being in the comfort of our own space. So you'll exhale all the air out of the lungs, empty, release. Take a full inhalation, feel the belly expand. Exhale, lion's breath, let it go. Really nice. We'll gently lift the palms off of the mat, draw the knees toward one another, and just come to seated for a moment. Return to an even, natural, conscious breath. Taking a moment to rest in the space within. And then gently blinking open the eyes. We'll gently shift off of the sitting bones, come to find Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet to touch, knees out wide. You can bring your hands to your ankles. Find length as you breathe in. And on the exhale, draw the elbows into the waist as you lean the torso over the legs. Tuck your chin into your chest, soften your neck and your jaw. If you would like to spin your forearms and palms of the hands up, you're welcome to do so. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And one more breath out. And gently rolling up through the spine. You can slowly extend your legs nice and wide for a seated straddle pose. You can bring your fingertips to the mat. Try to tilt your pelvis back behind you. So imagine you were sticking your tailbone out. Breathe in. You can stay here, otherwise on the exhale, just slowly creep forward. And gain another 3 breaths here, inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Final breath. Inhale. Fully surrender on the exhale. And gently lifting the body up. We'll bring the hands to the backs of the knees. Closing the knees like a book. Just a moment of embryos. Wrap your forehead towards your knees. And gently lift the chest when you feel ready. Extend the arms out in front of you and ever so gently make your way down to your mat. Pausing here when you arrive, keep the knees bent. See if you can bring the feet a little closer to the glutes. We'll finish with one round of bridge. Curl the pubic bone up towards the sky. One vertebra at a time will lift up, squeezing an imaginary block between the knees. Staying broad across the collarbones. Two more breaths. Feeling those hamstrings engage. Final breath in. And slowly out, one vertebra at a time. Soles of the feet to touch, knees wide, opening up the hips. Left hand to heart, right hand to belly. Breathe in, feel the belly, chest rise. Breathe out, empty, release. And gently extending your limbs into Shavasana when you are ready. You can stay in the shape if you choose to. Otherwise, one limb at a time, we'll carefully place ourselves into our posture of rest. Sighing the air out of the mouth. Take a full body inhalation. On the exhale, surrender into the space within. Sigh all the air out. With each exhale, I invite you to retreat deeper and deeper within, allowing the entire body to soften. I will leave you in Shavasana, in your space, to explore the space within. Please stay at least another 10 breaths. So much gratitude from me to all of you. I look forward to moving and breathing with you soon.